I'd like to explore another new feature in CabWriter 2.0, and that's the ability to use different door and drawer front styles than we've had in CabWriter 1.0. CabWriter 1.0 pretty much just supported what you see here, plain frame and panel or a slab front. Now we're able to, if we go under our door tab, we can either have frame and panel or slab, but under frame and panel we can either have the basic frame and panel, or we can now support a cope and stick. And we don't have the ability at this point to pull in a profile and create an exact profile of a cope and stick that you might have, but what we've done is supplied a variety of combinations of outside edge profiles, inside edge profiles, and panel edge profiles that you can choose from to give your customer a representation of what they'll be getting. So if we go under here, we can have a outside basic is just square, or we can have a 45-degree bevel. If you have something that you use quite frequently and you think might be something that we should add, please drop us a line and we'll see if it makes sense to add that in a future revision. But I'm going to keep this as a square edge. On the inside edge, though, we've got a number of choices. So we can do a 45-degree bevel, a chamfer, an inset radius, an OG, or sort of a standard quarter round. And so let's just pick OG. And then the panel edge profile, we can have a cove raised panel, a curved raised panel, shaker raised panel, or a standard, which is kind of a outside curve. So let's pick standard and see what it looks like. And again, you know, you've got your group depth, and all this is the same as CabWriter 1.0. And we can have different door styles for the uppers or lowers. And of course, you could have different styles within the same kitchen by setting these parameters, drawing a cabinet, and then changing those parameters and drawing a different cabinet. And you can always suck those parameters out of the cabinet that you're working on and draw another one of the same style. So drawers, we can do frame and panel or slab. If it's frame and panel, it's going to use the same settings as back on the door style. So let's see what this looks like. So if I redraw this cabinet here, redraw selected cabinets, use the stored defaults, no, because I changed them. And it should redraw our cabinet with the new settings. There's a lot of curves in here, so it can take a little bit. There we go. So if we take a look-see here, we can see actually the standard's more of a straight profile there, but we can see a little bit of an OG going on here. So again, this is not intended to match any specific router bit that's out there in the world, but it's to give a representation so that you can show your customer what it's going to look like. Your cut list is still going to come out properly, but you have these new styles to choose from. So play around, check out the various combinations, and again, if you see something that or you know of something that might be handy to put in there that's a profile that other people might be interested in, drop us a line and we may be able to add that to a future CabWriter revision. All right, thank you.